Hey y'all, let me talk about these intrusive thoughts that dominated my life last night. Anyway, there was police activity and it woke me up, and everything was okay with me. However, it was very hard for me to fall asleep because I went into doomsday scenario mode and just spent an hour to an hour and a half, I wouldn't say fantasizing, but running scenarios in my head if there was an intruder at this point, what I would not do. And if we were at war, I'm very, I don't put nothing past no politics. I think America does backhanded deals that the people, us people, citizens don't know about. And it's a Red Dawn situation. Right? Is that the movie Red Dawn where the kids were fighting the Russians? There was a remake. I think it's Red Dawn. But anyway, it clouded my brain. It clouded it so, like, it consumed me. And it wasn't until about like an hour, I want to say an hour and a half later, that I came to my senses and was like, girl, what are you doing? I'm glad I was able to snap myself out of it, because I was really engrossed in these doomsday scenarios that was playing out in my head because of the being awakened by the police activity. Like, if there's an intruder, do I get the kids or get the weapon first? Do I get the weapon first or get the kids first? Do I go here? Do I go in this closet? Do I go in this crawl space? Like, it was just really consuming. Like, do I hide the kids and fight? Leave the kids my cell phone? What if there's no police? What if the whole government collapse and it's just me and my husband? Do I go and save my mama? Or would my mama be pissed if I go and save her and she'd be like, why you put these kids in danger coming to save me? Because that's my mama. I think if there was a doomsday scenario and I went to go get my mother, she'd be fucking pissed. Like, my mama's like, I'm old, I live my life, go save yourself and these kids. But I'd be compelled to go save my mama. Like, this was in my head. It was a whole movie. I wonder if these intrusive thoughts are how people write these scripts, because I swore, with my eyes wide open, dry, not blinking, my brain, I went into a different part of my brain, and I was not present in the moment. I was lost in these thoughts, and something jolted me out of it. I think it was like my husband moved, because we was in the bed, because I was married. Either he moved or shifted, and it kind of, got me out of this hypnosis I had put myself in, and I was able to, the intellect was able to kick in, and I was able to talk myself out of it. But it's just a little ditty of how these thoughts that we have that are so irrational really take us over. And it was a little frightening how, like, looking back on it, how deep I had gotten in these doomsday scenario thoughts. It was really shocking to me that I got so lost in my own self, in my own. Is it paranoia? I don't know. I'm gonna say paranoia because I feel like I'm always on the ready. Like, I'm always cocked and ready, for something. But nothing happens. My life is very square. My life is very routine. I don't really have many ups and downs. It's pretty much even keel. I don't have like drastic things that happen in my life like many people do. Like, there's not many deaths in my life. Not because people don't die, it's because I really don't have a lot of people in my circle. So I don't deal with many deaths. I don't deal with breakups and heartaches. We're financially stable. So is it a lack of drama that has these? Like, I'm always ready because I grew up in the hood. Like, the minute I went to use public transportation, I was in the cocked and ready. You know what I mean? Like, walking home, I was always scanning the area oh, this guy is walking too close to me, or he's followed me for 3 blocks, and then I'm waiting to see if he turns. Or sometimes if I wasn't comfortable, or I think you're following me, I would go into a store. I've done that a couple times. I've gone into a store and let the person walk by. Like, I bought something, like, I'm not gonna make it look obvious. I remember one time when I was in, oh, hold on, my blankets is on. I remember one time when I was in middle school, I felt like somebody was following me, and I went into a salon because they had a safe haven sticker. So I know if you guys grew up in New York City, in the Bronx, there was something called safe havens where these business owners came together, and if somebody was in need or in danger, it would be a safe haven. I remember going in there, and the woman said, how could I help you? And before I could say anything, she said, come with me, baby. And she put me in her office, and she locked the door. And I don't know if the man came in, but she said, you good now, baby? You good? And I went out, and she gave me $5. She gave me $5. She saw on my face something was wrong, and she gave me $5. I don't know why she gave me $5. Maybe she thought I needed a way home or something. But I'll never forget that. That was like my last year, maybe 8th grade, of traveling. And I was walking home from the train station, which is not a long way to go. It was a couple blocks, but I just felt like something was wrong. So anyway, I say this to say that I'm forever on the cocked and ready, and my life is very even, that my thoughts play out these scenarios, I guess, to keep my shit sharp. You know, as somebody who studies karate but never been in a fight, and they just go just to keep their shit ready. So maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Anyway, I'm a work in progress. I'm trying to unlock my better self for 2023. I don't have any resolutions, but I'm trying to fix the things I can fix. And if I can't fix it, I'm trying to identify when it happens and using rational thoughts to get myself out of these dark places. All right, guys, it's almost Friday. If you work Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 like I do, and you're off on Monday, oh, it's almost there. We almost there.